Hi, fire signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. If you've already watched me before, thank you. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I do a video when you go into notifications, which is every Saturday I put out a new video. Unless there are 5 Saturdays in the month, I take the 4th Saturday off. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, welcome to your November 2021 reading. I can't believe I'm saying November. All right, out to sea, it's upside down, loyal heart, and exchanging gifts. So what this reading is telling me, go with the flow. Sounds so easy, right? Your ship was turned upside down. So maybe you were going with the flow and something happened and is changing your direction. But everything is going to be okay. I know you guys are more of your doers, and right now you're planners, and it looks like your plan is not going the way that you thought it should. So let's dive deeper and get into this reading a little bit more and find out what's going on, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of November. Okay, let me see. I always want to give you guys the best message and explain it. So it says when external conditions appear to be blocked, when external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of ebb and flow. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in the natural cycle, so things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to go with the flow, even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. The ancient mariners saying applies to you now. When the fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. So I'm thinking this has a lot to do with the pandemic too, that things got shifted and changed for you and rocked your boat. And it's okay. Sometimes when things aren't meant to be, no matter what you do, they do not work out. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that before, but if you keep getting hitting a roadblock and you can't move forward, there's a reason for it. When it's happening, a lot of times when this is happening, you can't see what it is and you don't know why. And a lot of times your why isn't going to come out until later. So it's like, just do what you can for right now. I know you guys might not know the outcome, but because you're planners, because you guys like to know things before they happen and not after, this is really throwing you for a loop. So it says loyal heart, evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and in turn, you'll fully commit to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter what the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, and always divinely protected and divinely directed. So you guys, having this boat get rocked, the divine wants the best for you always. You are always leveling up. You are always moving forward. A lot of times when you're in a situation like this, and I don't know if it's the loss of relationship, if it's a loss of a job, or it's the loss of what you thought things were going to be, and it turns out you're being shifted into another direction, and what you have done in the past is not forgotten. it is not lost and it wasn't for nothing. You needed to do everything exactly how you did it. There's no such thing as a mistake. You are learning and growing through all of these experiences. And this is the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. You are entering into a productive and enriching time when all matters of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you are aligned with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself of or create an imbalance. This is not a time to just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring into your life. So what this is telling me is you guys are used to giving and doing. And right now, what the divine is asking you to do is to be able to receive and not do. And sometimes not doing is more of a job than doing. Just asking you to be wherever you are. And what can you do when you're in this phase? Because it's a hard phase to be in. Remember I was saying you guys are doers, go-getters, planners. The not planning, the waiting, the being still. What can you do? You can do things that are fun, that bring you joy, that make you happy while you are waiting. You could pray, you can meditate, you can take a yoga class, you can do things that are fun, get out in nature, hike. It seems like this is what other people think of you. It's like you're so concerned what everybody's going to think of you and say about you, and none of your business. You need to do what's right for you, what feels good in your heart. A lot of times when things are not right for you, it comes out in your body first. So you might get headaches. You might get stomach aches. You might, a lot of times when things aren't good for you too, like your body comes in, like you go to like protect yourself. When things are right for you, you usually feel lighter, like you can breathe, you feel relaxed, you feel at peace. If that is not happening for you, then that's your intuition telling you this might not be the best avenue for you right now. So being able to pause, being able to listen to, I'm not supposed to go this way right now. I'm being guided and directed into another way. The breathing and the trusting is the hardest part, but it says you guys have ignited courage and you're almost at the finish line. I am strong, I am valiant and courageous. So you guys are badass warriors. You inspire other people more than you know. So I don't know if you realize how much you touch other people and what a big deal that is. I don't know if people aren't letting you know that enough, but you guys are so inspiring, and you need to keep shining your light. It says it is launching you into your journey, and guess what? The bags are packed. It was like somebody had to pack your bags for you because you weren't going to do it. You weren't able to do it yourself. So your bags are being packed for you. And it says, I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So you guys, there is this whole journey for you, and it's a spiritual journey that you're on. And if you can't do it yourself, if you can't like leave your job or go into what you want to really do, if you're not able to do that right now, it's okay. A lot of times what happens, all the time is what happens. God does for us what we cannot do for ourselves. So if you need to make a shift and need to make a change and you just cannot bring yourself to do it, it will be done for you. Your partner will do something that is so horrific that you might not be able to stay with them. Something will come in between you. Your job will be eliminated. The company will close. You know, things will happen. Your partner will come to you and say they want a divorce. Or, you know, I hate to say the rug gets pulled out from under you, but a lot of times it has to be pulled out from under you in order for you to move. But this is saying you're going to be okay. And this says sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. And it's on top of the giving card. And you guys are givers. You give. But this is saying it is time for you guys to start getting back. It doesn't have to be one-sided. You can't be the only one who gives in a family, in a job, in a career, in relationships. If you are the one who's always giving, always doing, and always being, there's a reason why you do that first too. You do it to protect yourself because maybe it wasn't safe for you to receive and it was easier for you to give, and it's a control thing. And usually it's not because there's something wrong with you. You had to do that to be needed in order to survive. A lot of times what happens is you have to position yourself in a way that people need you, but I don't want to say but. They need you and you need to be needed. But a lot of times what ends up happening is you overgive and then you have to pull back. So, because you get depleted. So this is all, you know how it said push and pull, give and take. It's very hard not to be all one way or go all the other. So this is about coming back to integrate the two, which is a process. And it says anticipation. I keep thinking of that song by Carly Simon, Anticipation. It was a Heinz 57 commercial, but you guys, that song is so beautiful. And if you get a chance, if that reminds you of something, I just love that song. But it says something wonderful is happening. Changes in the air. Open yourself to the blessings on their way. So this is really about something to get excited about. And also anticipation is, you know, anxiety. And maybe you guys have anxiety, hence you have to stay busy all the time. But it's like wonderful things are coming your way. And it might be hard to believe that right at this moment. But the divine, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, they want the best for you all the time. They don't want you to suffer. They don't want you to harm or hurt yourself for money or for any other reason. And this says humor. Laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart. Let nothing steal your happiness. So you guys, this girl is dancing and there's a beautiful dove out there. There's rainbows. There's a cat. This girl is playing, but this is saying you need some humor. You need some laughter into your life. When was the last time you guys really laughed? Like from your belly. So humor is going to help heal you. And I'm going to go into the color of these cards in a second. The next one says mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. So you guys, you do have such big hearts and you offer compassion to everybody else. It's time to start offering that to yourself and to see all the things that you have done and are doing, instead of everything that you feel like you haven't done. You guys, this is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Life is meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to live, laugh, and love, and be kind to yourself. And you know, there's not just one thing that you need to do to fill your cup. There's many, many things. So part of this, okay, I'm going to tell you, the first card was, it's pink and it's in between red and white. So red is all about like anger and danger and revenge and aggression, and white is like, it incorporates all the colors. So pink is like, so you guys, your anger is being lifted and removed, and you needed that anger to protect you. You needed that anger to keep you safe, and it's being lifted from you. That was your protection. And part of letting that protection go is through laughter. And this card about humor is yellow. And yellow is all about like, you excel at more than 2 things. At least 2 things. I'm going to say more like 10 things. You guys are creative. You guys are planners. You're artists. You can do so many different things. And it might be hard to like hone it in on one thing. And you don't have to, but you guys are great at multiple things. And it says, no self-doubt, seeing the opportunity, now is the time to live, stepping into your power and teaching. So you guys are teachers. I've told you this before if you're hearing it for the first time. So a lot of times people are like, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. Since you guys are meant to teach, when the teacher's ready, the students will appear. So if you guys are like, I don't know what to teach, I don't know what I'm good at, a lot of times, whatever has been your hardest, biggest challenge in life is your biggest and most valuable gift. So if you struggled with dyslexia, if you struggled with numbers, if you struggled with addiction, if you have struggled with speaking, if you had a problem, you know, I don't know, whatever was your worst thing about you, it's your greatest gift. And that is why you're here, to help. You needed to heal that before you could go teach that. So this is saying the mercy card is green, and it's all about growth and new beginnings and health, renewal, harmony, healing. You guys are healers. It's about love and peace. It is planting seeds. It's all about new chapters. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of November, I would get excited. You guys have great things coming your way, even if you can't see what they are yet. But the divine is guiding you, really. So go have fun, do things that bring you joy, and go dance. And if you don't know what to dance to, do the limbo. Thanks so much for watching. Please stay tuned, and this is your sign signing off. Thanks.